Welcome back, design students. As you can see, I've already fixed one of my materials. I just wanted to be able to show you what it looks like. See this arrow sticking out of my wall here? That is my directional light. I'm just going to move it so it's not sticking out there. And this is my post-processing volume. I'm just going to move it away behind the wall. Now I can make all of these things disappear in my viewport if I go to the viewport menu here and select game view, and all of those things will go away. Except for my tools, my move tool and all those things when I select them. So if you don't need to see those things and you don't want to see them, then just do that. And you can always uncheck it and bring it back if you want to. Okay, so let's fix these materials. Here's how you do it. You open your content drawer, you find a material that you want to fix, you double click it, and it should pop up in a separate window, like maybe this. I just like to pick up this tab and dock it in the top here. And then what you're going to do is edit this material. Here's the purple one that I did. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to change this material to an unlit material right here. And then we're going to put a multiply node on the emissive color output and connect it up and put a parameter called intensity on it. And then we're going to adjust that to a high number. So let's do that for this one. First thing you're going to do is select the material itself, and you're going to come down here and change it from default lit to unlit. And then we're going to click and drag off the emissive color node and begin to type in multiply, and then select multiply, and then you're going to connect that color swatch to the A node. And then you're going to right-click on the B node and select Promote to Parameter, and then rename it Intensity, and push Enter. Doesn't matter if you spell it correctly, but if you want to fix the spelling of it, you can do that right here. Here is the default value. Make it a number like 30, and you will see that it lights up. Then click Save, and go back to your level, and your material should begin to glow. And let's do another one. Double click it. Change the material to an unlit shading model. Drag off the emissive color. Type in multiply, select multiply, connect the color to multiply to the A node, right click on the B node and promote it to a parameter and rename it intensity. And if you make a mistake, you can correct it down here. And then change the default value to 30 and click Save. And that's how you do it. Now I'm not going to change the color of my cord. I don't need to change anything about the material of that. But I do notice that these things are a little bright. So I can go back and knock them back to 20 each. But I got to save it each time, or my changes won't carry through. And that looks a little better. Now, if you need to adjust the colors, then you can do that by double-clicking on the swatch and bringing up the color picker. You can adjust your colors a little bit if you need to. Just remember to save your changes. Now, before we leave, we're just going to do a couple of quick things. First thing we're going to do is go to File, Save All. And then we're going to get rid of this error here, reflection captures need to be rebuilt. To do that, go to the Build menu and find Build Reflection Captures. There it is, right there. I went past it 10 times. As you can see, that dramatically changed my lighting. Looks a lot better than it did. This is very bright here, though. I got to figure that out, and when I do, I will let you know. But the final thing I want to do is make sure that your level comes up when you start up Unreal. To fix that, we need to go to the project settings. So go to Edit, Project Settings, and I have mine docked up here, but you'll pop up in a little window. And then you need to find Maps and Modes. And instead of the editor startup map being the open world here, you want to click this list and make it the level that you created. And that's all you need to do. Go back to your level, File, Save All. And when we come back in the next video, we'll talk about how to build your scene and get some textures from Quixel using Quixel Bridge. And we'll also talk about how to adjust your lighting for optimal performance. And I'll see you then.